Hello, I'm Dr. Haris Theneti, oral and maxillofacial surgeon. Welcome to my channel, Dr. Haris Theneti, and thank you so much for subscribing and mailing me, asking me to do some videos. I'm so happy that this channel is reaching to many and it is helping people. Out of this, I wanted to make this video on post-extraction pain. That is, you went to some doctor and they have done your tooth removal, extraction, and you suddenly started having severe pain after one day. This condition is called dry socket. Sometimes you may be suffering with dry socket, and the condition of dry socket you can easily identify. There are 4 cardinal signs with which you can identify that you are having dry socket. First is, this usually begins in 2nd or 3rd day after extraction. Today you went for extraction, next day you will be fine, then your pain will start. Okay, so this condition has got 4 typical signs. First is severe pain, excruciating pain, and it is radiating to your eyes, neck and all. Radiating kind of excruciating pain, throbbing type of pain. Next is bad smell from the mouth, bad taste from the mouth, fetid odor, very important. Next is poorly healed site, the extraction wherever you have got it done, that site is not healed properly. Normally, a tooth is situated in a socket. Once you remove the tooth, the socket has to heal, the gums has to heal, the bone has to heal. This may take a month, 1.5 months time, but normally this healing process is uneventful. Usually it heals well. But in some people, this healing doesn't happen properly, and that may lead to severe pain, painful condition called dry socket. So now, who are prone to this condition, right? The predisposing factors, or those general public who are having this chance of getting into dry socket is, 1, smokers. Smokers usually have this dry socket condition, that is post extraction. The socket which has to heal normally is not healing properly, dry socket in smokers. Next is those who go home and rinse after extraction. You should not rinse your mouth, you should not wash your mouth, so that the socket heals normally, the clot which is there in the socket heals normally. If you go home and rinse your mouth, the socket gets dislodged, the blood clot gets dislodged, and socket don't heal properly. So this is very important. You don't wash your mouth till next morning. Then next is hot liquids. Always after extraction have cold food rather than taking hot tea or coffee or anything hot. Avoid taking hot foods. Next is surgical trauma. Sometimes if the extraction is hard, if they have done a harsh extraction, the tooth is broken into pieces and came out, then you can expect the chance of dry socket. Next is those who are on oral contraceptives. You need to tell your dentist that you are on oral contraceptives. Those who are on oral contraceptives, there is a study that they have higher chance for dry sockets. And also, if you go home and put your finger and check in the socket, or if you are constantly disturbing that area with your tongue, then you may eventually have dry socket. Dry socket is really painful. That is really bad condition. It is for the embarrassing for doctor, at the same time to the patient. Patient may think, I went to this dentist and the dentist did bad extraction, I'm having pain. No, it is not that dentist is at fault. It is in general, in few patients, you generally see dry socket. It is also seen in patients who are anemic, who have less hemoglobin, their healing also gets delayed. Those who are diabetic, their healing also gets delayed. Not for everyone, but most of them. Okay, so these are the conditions which you need to keep in mind. You need to inform your doctor, you need to inform your dentist to avoid dry socket, that is post extraction pain. Next is, okay, you went to a dentist, they did extraction, it was troublesome extraction, it broke into pieces, then they somehow took it out, and then after 2nd day you started having pain. You've realized that there's all 4 conditions like bad odor, bad taste, severe pain, and healing is not happening properly. You've realized it is dry socket. Now what to do? When you are at home, what you should do? When you go to dentist, what dentist will do? First, when you are at home, use honey. If you don't have any dentist nearby and it is becoming late and you don't find any dentist, then try these techniques. They may not give you 100% relief, but may help you. First is honey. You can apply honey. Honey is a very good antiseptic. Next is you can apply clove oil. You take clove oil in a cotton and try to put it there. You don't put a small cotton if it may get lost. So you put a good amount of cotton, put it there and bite on it, right? That will give you a lot of relief. Next is ice. Have ice cream, something like that, that will relieve you. Okay. And also never try to put your finger there and disturb it. And then you can do warm water rinses, put some salt. Warm saline rinses will be much better. That is, boil some water, let it settle down to certain lukewarm level, then put salt in it, then try to gargle, try to slowly rinse it, not with force, but slowly put it in mouth and slowly release it. That will give you slight relief. After that, you can also use analgesics and antibiotics as prescribed your doctor to subside the pain. Even if these all things doesn't help you, then you need to go to your dentist, and your dentist will place a zinc oxide eugenol pack dressing or a chlorhexidine dressing, a chlorhexidine bacti gauze kind of thing. They will put it in socket and that will relieve your pain, but that has to be changed every 48 hours until your pain subsides. This is a common problem. This generally you encounter this problem. Out of 10 patients, 1 patient will have dry socket. Exact theory of dry socket is not yet established, but some think that there is an organism called Treponema denticoli which can cause this condition. It is present in few people, and also there is an increased fibrinolytic activity which causes lysis of the blood clot. That is, after your extraction, your socket should be filled with blood, and that becomes fibrin, and that will help in healing. But in few people, there is a lysis of this blood clot, and because of hyperlysis of the blood clot, because of the fibrinolytic activity, and the blood clot is lost, there is a chance that there is a dry socket formation. And this is generally seen. You don't have to worry about it. You are not special, or you are not something, you are not in some kind of trouble. You don't have to worry. Visit your dentist. He may be able to help you. To avoid this, what generally dentists do is they put stitches, or they prophylactically they put alveol gum or some kind of packing or dressing into the socket and then stitch it. A kind of gel foam into the socket and then suture it. That way healing happens uneventfully, and there will not be any pain. But if they don't do that and you may get a dry socket, then you don't have to worry. A dressing of zinc oxide eugenol or some kind of Optendant can really give you a lot of relief, right? This is very, very important for you to realize that dry socket is normal. You need not blame a dentist. You need not worry about it. Your eyes or your other parts of the face or your other teeth are not affected. People generally worry, oh, I am getting so much pain, is my eyes going to get affected, or other teeth may get affected. Don't worry, this is common. You did not change your dentist also. You can stick with your dentist. Your dentist might have had a good idea about this. You just go to your dentist, they will put a dry socket pack, and that should subside your pain. Dentist will also give you a course of antibiotic and analgesics which will take care of the pain. This is a normal condition, general condition. It will automatically subside on its own. You don't have to worry much, right? Hope this video gave you some insight. And if you are suffering with any condition like dry socket, please feel free to message me. I will be able to help you over the phone, over the mail also. drharsh Harish TENNET@gmail.com. Or if you have any problem like that, please visit your dentist. Or if you want to consult me, you can also take an appointment and consult me. I'll put the number here. You can take an appointment and please come to me. I'll be able to help you. Thank you so much for patient listening, and I'll see you in the next video.